Yo, what's up guys, your boy vKilljoyy here, and today I'm going to be doing a video on After Effects, just giving you guys 6 tips, just the most important 6 tips I'd say, in how to become like a really good editor, how to make sure your edits are good, and yeah, I didn't really have any other tutorial ideas, so I thought, well, why not just give you guys a little quick overview of what you can do to improve yourself in being a better editor. So, first one is organization. So, obviously, if you have like clips, or whatever, after I find my footage. See, I got everything put into folders and stuff, clips, bourgeoisie, red gun and sniper. Say if I don't know, import like, let's just do like that many. Then I may want to then rename them, in the window by here. I'm doing rename and being like, okay, like clip 1 and like organizing like that. I'm putting in like a list, and then what I always do, the colors here, change them to none once you're done with them, because then you can just see, okay, I only have 4 clips left to edit. Being organized, just even in that basic form, is really good. And also, if you're making, say, which one's the longest? So, say I'm making a, I got this in an edit. Say this is just a section of it. Let me just cut it down. It's just like whatever. Then make sure you don't have layers like this one there, and this one by there, and this one like there. Don't have like just random segments like everywhere. Like try and have things sort of organized, I like with me anyway, I have them going down in like a set descending order. I don't know, I just do it like that. It's just set out and organized well then. So you don't really want to have them all jumbled around, because you're going to be hard to try and find which layer you really want. So yeah, that's just a pretty basic kind of just simple little tip there on organization, and yeah, just doing it will help you make your edit a lot quicker to do, and it'll just turn out better in the long run. So next one is the songs and the gun sounds, and basically all the sound effects, all that stuff. So when you do an edit, you obviously want to choose your song, obviously, because without your song, it's not going to be a proper edit. So you always want to make sure that you're going to choose a song which is, reasonable for editing. So, just choose whatever song, because I got a few here. These are a couple ones I've used. You want to choose songs and see how now I'm actually going to color them into red. I do that with all the audio stuff. That's just the way I do it. But make sure, like, if you use a song, that one, you like fade out the start and end of it. So if I just click L, you can see it's got the audio levels. Keyframe by there, drop it down. A lot of the time it is worth just, having it fade in, and then at the end you have it fade out. Just makes it seem a lot slicker. Also make sure that it isn't too loud. With me, a lot of the time I find that changing it to like -10 just makes it a bit better, makes it a bit more listenable and watchable. But also then make sure that your After Effects volume is, all the way up, so you know what's probably going to be like. But yeah, making sure that's good is, is key. The next one is actually with gunshot sounds. Now, this I note like this a lot when I get people asking me, yo, how can I improve my edits and stuff? They show me one, and it just doesn't, like, the gun sounds don't sound right. So the thing I'd advise you guys to do is, I'm actually going to put the, I think all this gun sound effects pack into the description, if I remember, hopefully. If not, you guys can literally just look up like Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gun sounds, and then bang, you got like all of them here, like that. I think Doom, the editor Doom, did these. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not 100% on that, but you can look it up and you get all the gunshots, so you're not missing any. And notice a lot of people, this happens a lot, like the DSR, say they have like a DSR clip, they accidentally put the intervention on there, like an intervention gun sound, and you're watching it like, oh, it looks really good, then bang, that just ruins it, okay? It just takes away from the entire edit. It just makes it a lot less, makes it a lot worse to watch, basically. It may be really good, the syncing and everything, but the gunshot sounds, it just sounds like really puny intervention sound compared to the manually, deep DSR sound. So got that. Let me just check how long I've been going for. Okay, not too bad. Now the CC, this is really important. I notice a lot of people just mess this up, and like, if you're gonna use a a kind of dubsteppy song like I'm using right now, for example, you kind of want to have a a semi-happy song. You want to have one which is pretty, it's not like a really like moody sort of CC. I do actually have any of mine in here. Yeah, CC packs mine. But like, this is like a Valentine's Day CC, I do believe. So let me just create a new adjustment layer. Yeah, this is my first edits CC, and then look, it's just nice and happy. Sure, it's not the best because the first one I ever did, but make sure that the CC fits the song, okay? Like the video I got now, it probably wouldn't fit. It just doesn't really look like it does. But obviously, then if you want to do, I don't know, if you have like other ones, obviously you make your own now. I'm just showing you really quickly, but yeah, just using CCs which are suitable for the song is really important, and make sure that it's not too bright, the CC. I see that a lot as well with people who come to me. They got one which is like really bright glow, so like the glow from the sky comes all the way out to here, and look, it's not even like that bright a map really, and there's like so much glow and glow from everywhere, and you can't see anything. So just keep that in keep that in mind when you're doing your edit. Oh, then with the clips, a lot of people they'll just edit whatever sort of clips, and see all my clips here. If you look up by around there, by where it says the time on it, they're all 59.94, apart from I think that one, which like it's just a little bit less. But this is really important. A lot of people, a lot of players actually record in say 29 or 30 frames per second, and as an editor, it makes your job a lot harder. If you haven't realized, like when you're trying to slow down the clip, it'll look jumpy. If you're trying to render out in 30 frames per second or 29, if you slow it down by half, so it's twice the length a section is. So say like from 18 seconds to 20 seconds, that goes actually from 18 then to 22. It's like I stretched it out like half it a bit basically. Then it's going to be jumpy. Every frame it's gonna jump because there's only 30 frames per second, and then you're stretching it out as only 15. Because the 30 is stretched then over 2 seconds. So by having a high frame per second clip, that's really what you need. That's why a lot of PC edits look really good, because they can record in like 600 frames per second, and man, editing them and watching edits of them is absolutely amazing. So if you're in a clan or you freelance or whatever, just ask them, your clips 59 frames per second, 60 frames per second. And if they can re-record them or whatever, or change their recording settings, try and make sure they do that. It's just a lot easier. It'll make your job and the edit look a lot better. So next one then is flow, and this is mostly just to go with the music. Like obviously with the music, you sort of want to go with with the beat of it. You don't want to just go completely off beats. You want to have things synced up with, the peaks on the music. And, say if you're using like the scaling, say, let me just scale that there, then have a bump up to 111, say. Then come back down to 100. And by here, it's going to go to 120. Use the flowchart, this little key by here, the graph editor. You can actually make it look a lot better. So, if I was doing the original now, I'll just show you. It bumps up like that, and that's what it looks like. And it looks kind of good because it's synced in with the music. But you can make it even better. You can just click on these tools here, and you can just mess around. Drag that one up. This always happens, but it's using this flowchart, well, this graph editor they call it actually. Can make your edits look a lot nicer, just a lot smoother and stuff. So I'll show you it now. It's going to look a little bit different and hopefully a bit better. It just looks a lot slicker, and you can just manipulate it and make it look really good. So using that and just making sure everything syncs and flows well and just looks right. Doesn't look too jumpy. Don't have cinematics which are like 10 seconds and a clip which is 5 and another clip which is 5. Try and make it try to just make it work, okay? Imagine if you're watching it, think, like, critically, would that look good, and what could you do to improve it, okay? You may have an idea, execute it, and be like, well, actually, that didn't turn out so well. you know, just try it out. Maybe ask your friends if they want to have a look and see what they think of it. So, last one then is effects, and a lot of people like may use effects, well, may not use effects enough, or they may overuse it, like certain effects, like a blur effect. They may, you know, use too much, or as I said, glow. But just making sure that you balance out all, you know, all the effects you're going to use and stuff. You know, don't use them too much, don't use them too little. With blur as well, like that, as I said, that one's probably the main one. Like if you have too much blur, it can just look really weird. And it's hard to watch the clip if it's a trick shot episode. And having too much blur can be terrible, because if they're spinning, you can't see what they're doing, and it's just not good. So, you know, make sure you limit your effects and make sure they suit the song. Okay, that's the main thing with pretty much all of these. Make sure everything fits the song. If you're not sure you like the song, then obviously just switch it up. And yeah, that's obviously the easiest thing to do. But I think that's pretty much gonna wrap it off here. Yeah, that's basically been it. That's my 6 quick tips. Well, as quick as I could do tips. To how to become a better editor. Just a few little pointers. Hopefully that really helped you guys out. Hopefully you guys take that on board and yeah, and roll with that and just use it. Use the advice I gave you, and hopefully you guys will become better editors. So that's been it. If you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like, comment down below as always, and subscribe for more daily content. I've been your boy vKilljoyy, and I'm out, guys. Peace.